This is Dean Pacey. He is the Vice President of Research in Motion. Mr. Pacey, why doesn't everybody use a BlackBerry yet?
It's a good question. I think our growth has been phenomenal and we need to continue that expansion across the market. And I think what we're seeing is that more and more applications are driving more and more people to BlackBerry. So now that I can have my Facebook on my BlackBerry, or I can have Google Mail, or I can have Yahoo or other applications, we're seeing a dramatic growth in the consumer marketplace, and that's what we really see happening this year.
Yesterday I talked to a visitor and he was complaining because he's working in the automobile industry, and for safety reasons he's not able to take a camera with him. But there are almost no mobile phones anymore without cameras. So do we really need all these functions?
It's a great question. I think that that's up to the user. One of the things that we're very conscious of at BlackBerry is security. So one of the elements that's built into the BlackBerry software is for a corporate IT manager to be able to control the features on the devices. So on a BlackBerry, for example, if I'm the corporate IT manager at a major automobile manufacturer, I can turn off all of the cameras for all of the employees that have a BlackBerry to maintain the security standard.
So what do you think? How can you, with your products, improve our lives in a global village?
Isn't that a great question? I think that the secret to a smartphone is not about the features. It's not about the technology that's built into the device. What most users want is they want to be able to take what they use at home, what's part of their lifestyle, what's part of their everyday, and put that with them on their mobile device when they're leaving their home or an office. That's really what we're focused on at BlackBerry, is building a platform that any user, whether they want gaming, whether they want music, whether they want camera, whether they want their social networking like MyFace, or something from Google, or something from Yahoo, whatever it is that defines them, that they can take that with them on a mobile basis. And I think that's really what our goal is at BlackBerry, is to allow people to take their lives with them wherever they go.
What's next?
What's next? More devices, more technology? No, I think more people using social interaction. Really using, if you look at what BlackBerry is, it's an unbelievably solid messaging tool. Whether I'm using email or SMS or IM or any of the other technologies, BlackBerry really allows people to connect. It's really that social networking environment that BlackBerry is really seeing dominate the market.
And when will it be affordable for everybody?
I think it's affordable for everyone now. I mean, that's the selling prices are really up to our operating partners, but I'm seeing some special deals come out of some of the carriers here in Germany, for example, at Cebit, that are absolutely amazing, where people can literally get a BlackBerry for no charge and then have very, very low data rates, very low voice rates. So the affordability factor, I think, is there today.
Do you think there are differences between countries, for example, Germany or Europe and America?
Yeah, there's some elements are very constant. People want to communicate. People want to stay close to their friends and family. People want to be able to react very quickly in a business context. But there's certainly some cultural differences as well. Things like eBay auctions happen differently in certain environments, so that means for us applications have to be different and tailored. Language differences, the ability to be able to pull up different languages on the device, where we don't see in North America. If I'm in Europe, I might want to be able to send emails in 3 or 4 different languages. BlackBerry can support those things.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.